Corey's fucking good.
And I people,
Marlon's 4.
And people think I hate him.
So
I definitely,
6.
I got nothing against Chito. People think I hate him. I don't mind Chito.
Well, just people thought it was funny that you always said that wasn't a loss.
It's not. And then I'll die at that.
How is it not a loss?
And I think Chito knows too. You go watch that fight. It's like he literally. It wasn't a calf kick. It wasn't a good leg kick. It was a kick he threw, and I pulled out. With kicks, you either check them, step in, you eat it, or you pull out. I was pulling out, and I've watched it. The slow-mo, his big toe literally like pushed a button. My peroneal nerve pushed a button, and my foot just fell asleep. But before that, I was kicking him. I kicked him so hard he spun around. I was kicking his legs way harder than he was kicking mine. I was out striking him. I don't think he punched me in the head once until the whole thing. And then I blitzed forward, and I went to step back. My foot wasn't there. He got on top, elbowed me. It's a loss on the record, but I don't feel like it wasn't like I didn't go in there and lose because his skills were better than me. I do not believe that. If we have a rematch and he goes in there, beats me to decision, something beats me in any other way without some kind of... If he kicks me in the nerve again, I'll think he did it on purpose. I'll be like, okay, that's fair. That's 2 losses. But I just know it wasn't a skill set. It wasn't a lack of skills. It wasn't he didn't beat me because his skills were better than me that night. And it sucks because that camp was so fucking good. I had such a good training camp, and everything was so good for that. And it happened, and it was... And I don't feel like I lost any stock or anything, and I feel like everything went as it needed to go, but... I'll never accept that as a loss. As far as mentally thinking, I didn't get beat that night.
So because it's such a button, that nerve is such a button, it almost, in your mind, is like a lucky punch.
How many, I know Izzy said his peroneal nerve got kicked, but how many times from that fight there's fights every weekend.
Yeah.
You rarely see that happen where the nerve gets shut off. And they can't. My foot. I rolled it like 8 times when he kicked it into the end of the fight. I rolled it so many times.
Well, that happened to Henry against Mighty Mouse.
Yeah.
Right. That was a big one.
Yeah.
We got that drop foot. Chandler had one in Bellator.
Yep. And that Jimmy Crute, I think, happened or something like that. But you know what's weird is in that fight, right? Was it that one?
I think that was it.
Yeah, it might have been. Yeah, look at what. It was so weird. I was like, oh shit, my foot's not working. Go back to it real quick, will you? Can you make it slow-mo down to that bottom right? Or even like that? Look, I'm pulling all the way out. And his toe hit, like, it wasn't a nice calf kick. His shin didn't land on my calf. It wasn't like, it was just a weird fucking thing. His toe bounced off, or like pushed a button in my... But yeah, this is going to be an exciting rematch. I know he wants it. I want it. Nice 1-2 right there. Right here's where I blitz forward and I go to step back, and it's just not there. Oh! And then it gets on top, lands a nice fucking elbow, but I wasn't even thinking about... Yeah. So I'm excited for that. I think that's a giant fucking fight.
I think it's a giant fight, too. Chito has now become a star, too.
Yeah.
And that knockout of Dominic Cruz, like, holy
beautiful
shit.
Yeah. Who else did he... Oh, Frankie.
Frankie was a rough
That was
one.
crazy, though, because Frankie was winning that. He won first round, won the second round. He took him down, and he would have won that fight and landed that front kick with, 2 minutes left or something, which was... So, yeah. But, I mean, he's doing what he needs to do. He's building his name, which is perfect for me, and I think it just makes sense. That rematch is for a title, main event.
It would be a big fight. It would be a very big fight. It would be very exciting. It's just a really good division in terms of all the different